Khan.
All right, shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, we would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. And blessings to you brothers that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Hey, shalom, all right? And we in your pot times, man. We in beautiful times, man, all right? Prophecy rolling like a ball going down the hill, man, all right? And we closest and we inches away from getting the kingdom, man. All right, so hey, man, without further ado, we're going to go straight into the scriptures, man. All right, because there's a lot going on, a lot of prophecy that's coming to pass, all right? You got the coronavirus, it's spreading throughout the four corners of the earth. You know, a lot of our people panicking, all right, even though that we told them that these things was going to happen, man. All right, and no one took heed, man. Now everybody running like a chicken with their head cut off, man. All right, but hey, man, we're getting near to that time. As the scriptures say, Romans 13 and 11, for now is a high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, man. All right, so without further ado, a brother can grab 2 Esdras, the 9th chapter.
The 2 Esdras, chapter 9, verse 1. All right, it say, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before.
We seeing the signs, you know, the signs is evident. All right, the signs of the prophet Jonas, the prophets coming together, northern and southern kingdom, the Lord sealing the breaches thereof. You got the sign. All right, again, this coronavirus, this plagues that the Lord is sending. All right, there's earthquakes in diverse places, volcanoes erupting. These are the signs, man. All right, uproars of the people, hearing of wars, rumors of wars. All right, talks between India and Pakistan going to war, how that could lead to pretty much a financial problem, just like what this coronavirus is bringing to the economy. These are all signs that the Lord told us to be aware of. All right, you got it.
It say, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
So, hey man, Yahweh Hashem Shai is fixing to visit this place. And how is he visiting it? Like it tells you in Isaiah 29:6, by fire, by storm and earthquake and tempest. Okay? Roughly paraphrase. So that's how you know Yahweh Hashem Shai is on the return, man. And he's coming to do what? Coming to redeem his people. All right? And upon his return, all right, you're seeing all these signs upon the earth, distress of nations. This coronavirus brings distress of nations, perplexity, people confused and off, not knowing what's going on and why it's happening. Okay? This the stock market and everything is crashing, man. People unaware as to why. Okay, so this is all again the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
And people don't know what they gonna do because you got jobs. Certain people don't even, they out of work right now, man. A lot of jobs, you know, laid, you know, employees off, man. You know, people scratching their head. All right, they depending on, you know, some type of money from Esau. All right, and they not depending on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, that's why the scriptures say, woe unto them that go down for Egypt for help, man. All right, because our people not thinking on the Lord right now. They thinking on that $1,000 that Trump and his administration is talking about giving them, man. Which we all know he's a damn devil, man.
That's
all right.
I got precept.
Go ahead, brother.
What is it? 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 17. It says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded. So this is what we are actually commanded to do. You know, speaking literally, all right, about physical currency. It says that they be not high-minded, which is to be prideful. It says, nor trust in uncertain riches. And you got to think, how fast does $1,000 go? Especially if someone who got responsibilities, from children to car payments to bills, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? How fast does that really go? That's like 1-2 week check, man. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, man, that's going to wash away. And man, at the job, too, I got to briefly say this. Jake at the job joking and shit, talking about I'm Trump's bitch. Hey, I'm voting for Trump. He got me over. I'm his hoe, this, that, the other. Joking, laughing. But in my head, I'm thinking like, man, Jake sell his souls for naught, man. $1,000 got you acting like this on the job. You know what I'm saying? That shit is asinine. But it says verse 17 again, charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches. And the reason they're uncertain, people they trust in 401k pensions. All that's going to come to naught. People not about to retire. People are about to go through hell. People are about to go to war, all right? Because of tribulation, because of lack of bread. You see what I'm saying? It says, but in the living power, that's you're supposed to put your trust in, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. And ultimately, this wisdom, man. Okay? You ain't gonna obtain this wisdom selling yourself for naught, like Jeremiah 2 and 33 say, trimming your way to seek love, man. You know what I'm saying? From your oppressor. Go ahead, Doc.
And that's what Jake doing, man. And that's all people talking about, man. Everywhere I went today, man, everybody talking about the money that the government is supposed to give them, man. As the brother said, it's gonna fly away, man. It will fly away, man. Hey, and also, and we under curses. The scriptures say that we make money to put it in 2 bags with holes at the bottom. The money gonna go right back to Esau.
Exactly.
And that's just one of Esau's devices, all right, to further deceive you people as if he care about you.
Exactly.
That's why the scriptures say, if he doeth any good, it's unwillingly.
Exactly.
And at the end, at the last, he would declare his wickedness.
Exactly.
And at the end, he's going to declare what? That RFID microchip, man. That you niggas is going to run and get to.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 62, verse 10. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery.
And most of Jake's 2/3 of Israel, they do trust in oppression. They go down to Egypt for help. All right. As soon as shit pop off, when they get this stimulus package, they now got in their mind that Esau's my friend. I'm gonna go to him for help. But what he's gonna do? Deceive you, man. He's gonna render evil for good.
That's exactly how you know it's some bullshit. If the fucking government giving you something, come on, man, something ain't right. So when had the government ever gave anybody anything?
Right.
Well,
all they do is take, oppress.
The thing is, they'll give, but to other heathens. You know what I'm saying? For example, 38 billion annually to Israel. Their own, you know what I'm saying? But when have they ever had it out to benefit Jake? The scriptures say the wicked watcheth the righteous, and he seeketh to slay him.
I got a precept good one.
This is what I'm finish that real quick.
It says, Psalms 62 and 10. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery.
Right.
If riches increase, set not your heart upon them.
Exactly. Keep your heart, your mind fixated on the prophecies, like it tells you in Sirach 39:1. He that giveth his mind to the Lord is occupied in the prophecy and in the meditation thereof. Man. All right. So that's what's got to be your focus again. Go ahead, brother.
This Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
So death and destruction, man. That's what's coming for all those who go down to Egypt for help. And what does it mean to go down to Egypt? All right, it's going down to Esau. All right, because he portrays himself as Imam the Egyptian portrays himself as pretty much everyone. He portrays himself as being us, the Israelites. But it's talking about, all right, where we were led into captivity. Egypt is Mitzrayim, and it means double straits, man. All right, we were put here to serve out a punishment. All right, we were put under these Egyptians, under these modern day Edomites, man. Just pay attention to the dollar, you know. So nevertheless, bring that back. Bible Kashai said, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Keep going.
And stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many.
So you would look at Esau's army, and because he got more modern cutting edge technology, all right, hypersonic missiles, talking about Russia, all right, that you would want to seek to want to befriend them, like the old saying in the world go, if you can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying? But you can beat them through the spirit of Payal Bashim Yahushai. You got something to say? Oh, okay.
Hey, yeah, because I wanted to say something because they don't want to trust in Bashim Yahushai because they don't got the faith, man.
Right.
All right, and they cardinal 2/3 of our people is cardinal, man. So here it is, they lined up for Esau benefits and assistance, but the Lord is offering his assistance now, man. Okay, yeah, we know we was brought here in captivity, and the Lord said we will go to this devil for the one of all things, but now Yahweh Shem Yahushua has made known himself unto us. All right, he had put the truth back in the earth, and he's telling you with an open hand, come on, I got you. And our people basically telling Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we don't need your assistance, but they run to Esau though. Right. And Esau going to deceive them at the end. I had a precept.
I was thinking of 2nd Ezra 9. They got benefits and have not known the Lord. Right. The Lord is the one who uses Esau to give them those benefits.
All right, this is Sirach chapter 13, verse 6. If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee, and smile upon thee, and put thee in hope, and he will speak thee fair, and say, what one is thou? There go, that's Esau, man. And that's what he's doing to our people now, man. He's smiling upon our people as if he care about their whereabouts. Like Donald Trump on there, oh man, we're gonna push evictions back and you know,
utility bills,
you know, we're gonna make sure you don't get evicted. But that's only to further deceit. With this Daniel 8:25, man. Through his policies, he causes craft to prosper, man. Deception.
Hey, because that's what they're doing. They said any gas, any power and really like electricity has been halted for like 60 days for
Right.
Ohio residents and other, surrounding states that's suffering the same pandemic, man. Because they say housing is a God-given right. That's what they were saying on the leaks. Housing is a right and water is a right. That's one of the ways to fight it is by washing your hands, they say. So they pretty much cutting the slack, so to speak, man. But nevertheless, again, what's going to come from this, man? Because the scriptures say what? They shall say peace. And, peace, and sudden destruction is going to come, man. That's what's coming, man. Destruction. Suddenly, meaning unawares, unexpected. What, you over something still?
I got one. This
There was more than Isaiah. Go ahead,
this Mark 10 and 24. And the disciples were astonished at his words. But Yahweh answered again and said unto them, Children, how hard is it for them that trust in riches to enter into the kingdom of the Most High?
Hey, so that seemed to be the topic of discussion because a lot of folks is putting their trust in that, man. All right, for 1,000 funky ass dollars that ain't backed by gold and silver. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. The scriptures tell you in Deuteronomy 8 and 18, it's He that blessed you with the power to get wealth. So any wealth that you obtain is ultimately the Heavenly Father allowed you to obtain it, man. And even all through the while, you're supposed to pay tithes, you're supposed to, give offerings, alms, so on and so forth. And Jake don't do it. So all that's for naught, man.
And more importantly, that money ain't gonna be worth nothing in the real soul.
No, it ain't.
You know what I mean? Because we know he's talking about to switch over the money system.
Gold and silver.
Yeah, kind of.
That's why they crashing the dollar.
Right.
This is,
and that's what this is going to further lead to, that $1,000 per person, everyone spending it while the economy's already down. That's going to lead it to crash.
This Proverbs 23 and 5, will thou set thy eyes upon that which is not for riches, certainly make themselves wings, they fly away as an eagle toward heaven. All right, that's that. And riches, they fly away, especially when you under these curses, man. Right. That money not gonna do good to Jake at all because we under curses, man. Jake gonna go out there and look. Jake not gonna spend that money on their priorities. They gonna spend that money on their wants. They not gonna spend that money on their need, on their
Jake farther away from
shoes, clothes, gear, food.
Yeah, I just want to add on to it. When you go to the store, you got things, you got necessities, and then you got things that the things you just want.
Needs and wants.
Yeah, the necessities is the things that's like essential to your life conditions, man. Jake they don't come with that mindset, you know what I mean? So when all hell started breaking loose, they ain't even gonna know how to really react, man. But I got a quick one for y'all since y'all going into money. This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 19. It says, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in that day, in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is of the stumbling block of their iniquity, man. And this is going into what we was talking about, man. Because just by, I don't know if y'all watched it, but the elder recorded a poem from London. Ariella from Dallas County did a World War III, another algorithm video. And they always do like updates here and there. But it was going into really like the coronavirus really used to destabilize the nation. It ain't really meant to kill people, because I even heard some rumors that the coronavirus lead to the 5G. You know what I mean? I don't know if some brothers heard about that. But it was really used to like fuck up the supply chains and stuff like that, man. And you starting to see that effect, man. Right? Y'all got it?
I got something real fast. This is Isaiah 55 and 1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. See, that's the just power. A just power gives you an opportunity at salvation, whether you got the means to, you know what I'm saying, buy your way to get the understanding or not, man. All right, your Heavenly Father's been having patience. He's been giving mercy. All right, the sending his prophets out there week in, week out for you to obtain this truth. And what is Jake going to do? Everything but that, man. Yeah, they casted it behind them, man. All right, it says, come ye buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Yeah, and the wine and milk is talking about the scriptures, man. Because you got constant precepts on how the scriptures or the words refer to as either milk, honey, water, living water. So it's like it said, come and buy. So how do you come and buy? You use what? Yourself.
Your time.
Your time. You know what I mean?
You sacrifice.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So that's what you offering up yourself for collateral You know what I mean? If somebody has something that I wanted to purchase and I don't got the money, so I will offer up my services to pay for what I'm trying to obtain. That's what we're doing for the Most High.
Right. And what is Jake doing right now? What time period we're in? Still tax season. Some people don't follow, you know what I'm saying, same time, still tax season. And then they about to receive a stimulus package on top of that. So they getting all these goodies, all these benefits. The Lord is far from their mind at this point. You know what I'm saying?
It's a distraction.
It's a distraction, exactly. The Lord is far from their mind at this point. You know what I'm saying? So when all that's gone, like the scriptures say, in the affliction, they're gonna seek the Lord early. But you think the Lord gonna want to benefit them or hearken to them or you know what I'm saying? Answer their prayers? The Lord said, "The sinners He heareth not." In St. John the 9th chapter, man. You know, it says, verse 2, Isaiah 55:2. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? It says, hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good.
Yeah, hold on right there real quick. It say Jake spend. It say they spend what?
It said, wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
Right. You know what I mean? Jake, they spend their money on any and everything regarding knowledge or trying to obtain the truth. But all that, the Lord said, it ain't worth nothing. You know what I mean? Like you go to college, these pristine universities and stuff like that. That ain't nothing, man. You know what I mean? Because the real bread and the real knowledge that you're trying to obtain is right here.
Right.
And it's also a scripture for free though. You know what I mean?
Right in your face.
Right, and that's a scripture in Deuteronomy where it say it's not you don't gotta go across the sea.
Like 32.
Yeah, come on, bro. You know what I'm talking about. I think like around verse 14, somewhere around there. But you ain't gotta go through all that. I gotta go here to get this. I gotta do that. Man, the truth is, it been in the backseat of your mom's car for years, bro. You know what I mean? It's just resting on the what's called, bro.
Exactly. All that.
Yeah, bro, real talk, bro. It's crazy, man. Y'all got it, man.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Get up in there, bro.
This is
I knew it was coming too.
James 5:1. Go to now, you rich men. Weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted. And your garments moth-eaten, right? So Esau riches is corrupted anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? And we want an incorruptible riches.
Yeah, right.
We don't want no corruptible riches. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Shalaki, but can I say something? Because they mourning and weeping now. Because what? Jeff Bezos, he down like $12 billion. Hey, matter of fact, all the billionaires from Warren Buffett, all right, they almost $500 billion, man. They down, since the coronavirus, came on the scene, man. So they mourning and weeping now. And like the brother said, their riches is corrupted. Look how they got it. They ain't get it up right. That's why the scriptures say, because riches got by deceit.
Unrighteous dealing.
Yeah, unrighteous dealings and riches got by deceit. That's right, brother. No, the brother
Yes.
It says, corrupted, having or showing a willingness to act dishonestly in return for money.
Right.
Oh, it said to act dishonorably in return for money or personal gain. So,
That's what I witnessed today. Even though Jake was joking, he like, I'm Trump's bitch, I'm Trump's thought, I'm Trump's hoe. He laughing and joking because he willing to give me $1,000. He said Obama ain't gave us nothing but a phone. He said he willing to give me $1,000. So shit, I'm voting for him. Woo woo woo. He joking, laughing the whole time,
serious,
but that's Jake's real MO. Go ahead, acting dishonorably with no honor, no integrity.
I was just gonna say this much because at the end of the day, these people forgot that quickly. It's the same man that shut down the government and had the nigga woman and everybody else begging to get back to work, and now this show you right. This show you how Jake is, though. You know what I mean?
Jake don't understand. Look, the Lord have nourished Jake. Hey, the Lord is the reason why Jake still exists, man.
Right.
Hey, through everything, everything here in America is polluted, man. If it wasn't for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we would have been, dead, man. But through the poison in the food, the poison in the air, the poison in the water. Yep. So Jake don't got no understanding that it's because of the Most High you still here.
I got a precept with you.
Go ahead, brother.
It's Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me.
Yeah, Jake rebelling against Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Jake think they rebelling against the prophets, man. Starting with the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, but you really rebellious against Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Hey, Luke 10:16, man. They think that they not listening to some regular average niggas. That's what they say. But they really not listening to the Lord because the prophets is the mouth of the Lord, man. Right. So the Lord did all these things for you. Hey, you know, half of these people out here that's scoffing and coming up against the truth, they got nice vehicles, they got houses, they got decent jobs, you know, they got families, man. Hey, you know, to the people who getting all these damn food stamps and checks every month, this the Lord giving you this, man. Even if Trump give a nigga $1,000, it's the Lord that's giving it to you, man.
Right. Hey, this real fast, Malachi 3:6, it says, "For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, you sons of Jacob are not consumed." And that's the mercy that he had even since the ancient world, whereas in the scriptures it mentions how even though he made us to wander in the wilderness of Zin for 40 years, their soles of their shoes never waxed old. You know, so, hey, man, it's again the Lord that had mercy, but they don't see it, man. They say, "Wherein hast thou loved us?" You got something?
Oh, no, it's pretty much the same thing. What you had grabbed?
Malachi 3:6.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Lamentations 3:22.
Bring it up.
This is Lamentations
3:26. I want to hear about the show.
This is Lamentations 3:22. It said, "It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not."
Let me say this,
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Esau tried to consume us with what, man? Bringing out condoms, these different STDs and diseases, drugs, Planned Parenthood. You know what I'm saying? Heroin, all these different drugs. He even tried everything that he could possibly try with all counsel from these other nations, and ain't nothing succeeded, man.
Liquor stores.
He done went up to space, tried to destroy the ordinances. He done tried to search out the waters beneath. It ain't nothing work.
Religion.
Yeah,
Christianity,
that's the main word.
Christianity.
Hell yeah, Esau taking Jake away from our heritage, man. That's the main fucking devastating tool that Esau used, man. Subversion, man.
Oh, and that's what the scriptures say, man. When pretty roughly paraphrase, I don't know how it go exactly, but when the enemy pretty much try to put a curse on you, man, the Lord make that curse a blessing, man. Because what the Lord doing right now, He's putting these hell on these heathens, man. All right, from opiate overdosing to fentanyl killing them. All right, to the flu, this coronavirus. All right, it's really hitting them. Spain is mainly Esau. You know what I'm saying? France, it's Jake there too, but it's mainly Esau. Europe, you know what I'm saying? China, that's these heathens, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is putting these curses on these heathens. Of course, 2/3 of, Jake gonna get their judgment as well for being buddy with them. But yeah, man, the Heavenly Father is still showing that He's for our turn. All right, because we don't got no landmass to go to. We ain't got nowhere to go to. We ain't got, all we got is our power. You know what I'm saying? How about Shimmy Al-Shai?
I got one. All right, this a couple verses. This Psalm chapter 2, verse 1. "Why do the heathens rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord, against His anointed, saying, Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision."
That's right. The Lord laughing at these motherfuckers, man. Excuse my language, man. The Lord laughing at Esau. That's why the Lord is gonna lift up a standard on this devil, man. Hey, when this devil, what's that, Job, where this devil think he gonna fill his belly? Yeah. All right? The Lord is sitting back laughing because, at the end of the day, man, Esau, he's that prideful where he believes that he's doing his own agenda, man. He don't. Esau, he tries his best so hard to upset prophecy when, in all actuality, this devil only fulfills it, man.
Exactly. And the church say you can do nothing against the truth but for the truth. So by him trying to take the brothers' channels down and everything, man, scoff against the Israelites is just going to bring more notoriety. You know what I'm saying? Bring more attention to everything that we've been saying is the truth. Because right now he's exposed.
This is bringing more. What's the one?
Notoriety.
Yeah.
This devil put the name of the Lord that shed His blood for us, man. He put Yahweh Shai name on television, man. This devil think he.
I got one for y'all. What you just said about because Esau, he's really controlled by Heavenly Father and everything else. This is Acts chapter 10, verse 15. It says, "Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith?" It said, or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? As if the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up, or as the staff should lift up itself, or as it were no wood. You know what I mean? So pretty much the Lord, like, look, the person, you just a vessel, man. Right. The axe ain't shit without the person.
That's like a being powerful to the swinger.
Like,
Right.
Like it's the most high, you know what I mean? So everything in this universe that's realm get controlled by the Heavenly Father.
Oh, I got a precept. I please, bump the shot.
Come on with it, bro.
Hey, this Sirach. This is Sirach, brothers. Chapter 18, verse 3. Who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will.
And that's literally all things, man. You know what I mean? From the things that we can't see in the spiritual realm all the way down to the smallest ant. You know what I mean? Everything gets controlled by the Heavenly Father. You know what I mean? And he even got angels to govern over certain things of the universe, man.
That's right.
That controls certain things that happen, man. When you read Revelation 7 chapter, it goes more to it.
I'm thinking of the angels who's holding the
Four winds. One accord.
Bro. And they show you too. It was a scene in the movie The Matrix when Neo he went to the Oracle to talk that scene in the park, and then the Oracle was explaining to him. She's like, they call them programs. It's like there's programs controlling everything.
If I may, what was the purpose of the Oracle? Well, the name it's in Nomen Omen.
Bro.
You know, she was helping pretty much by speaking, the right word that he needed to hear, for lack of a better term.
I got one.
1 Peter 4:11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High.
And what you just said, you said the oracles.
Yeah.
This Sirach chapter 33. All right, verse 3. It say, a man of understanding trusteth in the law, and the law is faithful unto him as an oracle, man. So like, it's all
to the word. That's the word.
Yeah, kind of, bro. Everything come full circle, man. And and especially back in the ancient world, man, when people had oracles, man, they really like believed in them to the point where it's like, yo, this is etched in stone. This is come from God, man. And like I said, our oracle, like the scripture I just read, is the scriptures, man. Because it's coming directly from the heavens, man. It's His word. That's why people bugging the fuck out, man. You know what I mean? We understand, look, that this is all according to the scriptures, man.
Right.
And you being a man of the Lord, you supposed to look around just around. Okay, you supposed to be like, that's happening. You know what I mean? This happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
People think you crazy because you smiling during
Right,
this.
you know what I mean? Right.
You happy as hell. What's wrong with you?
I'm in the house earlier. Everybody talking about Corona. I get to smile.
Like, man, that's great, man.
But what the scripture say? That a wicked.
I got
roughly
you.
paraphrase.
I
Understand? Go ahead.
bro.
There you go. Get it, bro.
Verse 28.
You don't want to get it.
Bro.
Because that's why. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been, with my mom too. I be trying to like tuck certain stuff in, but it just come out. And I be, she can get this just sad up. Like, oh well, and they don't understand why we be in that type of spirit. Right. How can we stand up and say that these things is about to happen? People gonna starve, and because man, this got to happen. This is wicked, man. This is wicked, man. Wicked, man. It gets the
and that's really what put the fuel to us, man. Because brothers want to see righteousness come to life and come to pass and flourish. And you just seeing wickedness, that just really give you a cold heart, so to speak. You like, I don't give a fuck if it's wicked, let it get put to death.
We can't do no wickedness.
Right,
we can't jack the hell up.
Yeah,
It's Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment.
Right, evil people, they don't understand judgment, man. If you wicked, you don't understand judgment. Period, man. You don't understand judgment, man. Go ahead, brother.
But they that seek the Lord understand all things.
That's why we can sit up here and talk about, hey, the Lord's starving you people out, man. Hey, we can sit up here and talk about martial law. We can sit up here and talk about wild beasts. Attacking you people, killing you people, mauling you people, and we can sit up here and talk about missiles hitting America while we living in America. Man, we talking because we understand all. We understand Yahweh Shah has to do this for the kingdom to come. This place has to end before the kingdom get established, man. So we want this to happen. Whatever gotta happen, even if it comes down to one of our own family members, being judged. This gotta happen for us to have. Life, man. To live life, man.
Yeah, people think we playing, man. When we go out there and preach, like, yo, we really want this place to get destroyed. It's no joke.
Hey, how can we play in 0 degrees weather?
Right.
It's 0 degrees outside, snow, freezing cold, and we out there for hours. How can we play? How can you think somebody playing like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we talking about death and stuff like that. We talking about the country that we live in. Why would we be playing about that?
Like my nigga Smokey told Craig. You think she playing?
Yeah.
Hey, so it ain't one person in the hood that play like that.
Real talk, bro.
Ain't one person in the hood that play.
Right.
If I can say this,
Right.
is that evil men understanding our judgment. Basically, when you go into the word judge, to the Hebrew word shapat, which is basically the act of deciding a case or decision making. They don't understand the decisions that the Heavenly Father is making, man.
Yeah, right.
You know, and we understand the
Exactly.
decisions. Why do we understand the decisions? Because we know the difference between good and evil.
Yeah, right.
Like the Lord said, in the book I believe is Zephaniah, where it talk about then we're gonna know them that. Matter of fact, let me get it real quick, Bible Bashar.
But that was a good point where the brother getting at. He said these people. He said we understand the difference between good and evil.
Right. Yeah.
And these people mind, like I said, it's been so perverted by Esau that their whole conception or concept of what good and evil is, they really think is good. Like for example, when Jake passing out like pork or ham for a holiday, they're like, I just did a good deed.
Right.
No, bro, that's unlawful. What you think is good is not good.
That's why the
You know what I
scripture
mean?
say there'll be ways that seem right up to the man.
Yeah.
There'll be ways that seem right up to a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death, man. Jacob was like, they don't think that what, man? All I did was eat a pork.
Yeah,
They don't understand.
They don't understand. Like it's what you think is good. Like I said, because Esau done jacked everybody's mind up. Is not good, bro. Just like when we was in the world, we thought doing certain acts was good. It wasn't good according to the Father. It was good according to the world and its standards, man. You got it, guys. You got that.
This is Zephaniah 3:16. Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name. And they shall be mine, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, in the day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spare his own son that serveth him. This is the point. Verse 18, then shall you return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Yahweh and him that serveth him not. Right. So that's how you understand judgment, man. You have that spiritual discernment. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good precept. What Jake think? Only God can judge me. But like the brother, I heard the brother say this a minute ago. You could, how do a judge judge? According to a law. When you go in front of a judge in the Cuyahoga County Jail, they judge you according to their law. We're judging you according to Yahweh Shah's law.
That's the spirit. There's two things I want to say. Land backing off you on one thing in regards to what you said. One, how do you serve the Lord? He said they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth, as he seeketh such to worship him. So he said you got to discern between the righteous and pretty much the unrighteous, you know? And land backing off you, how these judges and these courts not giving out proper judgment, Philly and Cleveland and other surrounding states just pretty much cancel any not even non-violent, prostitution. They let it go as a petty crime. They're going to give you a warrant for your arrest for a later date. Burglary, drug possession, pretty much everything except for like murder and like, any like real
anything that's not
any real like, rape. They say misdemeanors. So they saying they're going to give you a warrant for your arrest for a later date. That's not righteous judgment.
Yeah.
It's not violent.
Yeah.
And that's basically Esau, conforming in society to the way that 2/3 of our people think. That's how they want it to be anyway. They want to be doing wickedness and then not be held accountable for it. And Esau basically, with that thing that the brother said, he giving them a license to sin. That's basically what Esau doing, giving you a license to sin, man.
Because Jake gonna see that and wild out.
Right.
And Jake getting out of jail? They're releasing hundreds of prisoners because they don't want them to get the virus. So what you think is gonna happen, E? You see what I'm saying? He know what he's doing. And give them all a band too. They come out of jail with a stimulus, a care package, These niggas gonna lose their mind. And then they gonna get in glory to another.
But then the thing too, see, some of these certain individuals, 2/3 of our people, some of them, they ain't gonna get a stimulus check. But the ones that do got it, that live right next door to the ones that don't got it, like you're right. They have no pity upon his neighbors. They ain't gonna have no pity on each other, man.
Him, but not me. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Going back to that Proverbs 28.
I got my gun. I just went and bought these bullets too.
Oh yeah,
Jake covered this. Jake covered this.
He gonna buy it. He gonna try to take his 1,000.
All Jake got to eat is tissue right now. You know what I'm saying? Jake ain't got the word of the Lord to know not to be, like Scripture say, envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. You know what I'm saying? Jake don't have that mentality, so they gonna wild the fuck out. They gonna do what they feel is right in their own mind.
Yeah, because like you just said, Esau is basically giving Jake a license to sin, man.
Exactly.
So Jake gonna go all out, man.
They gonna go all out.
Yeah, hey, but right now we about to start really the chickens about to come on the roost, man.
Exactly.
And we about to start really seeing our payment, you know what I mean, of all the time we put in for the Lord, that spiritual money we've been putting up. We about to see the payment really get paid off, man, so to speak, man.
And if I can say this, it's about to be another siege of Jerusalem.
That's
from
right.
68
that's
to
the
70
spirit.
AD,
Right,
man.
that's the
But that's what it is. That's what Esau did during the time of 70 AD. You know what I'm saying? He kept us in with one way in the city and one way out. So that's what Esau gonna do. He gonna lock this place down, man. Jake ain't gonna be able to leave. They ain't gonna be able to go or come.
Hey, they was talking about the Walmarts and like all the Walmarts and the CVS's that they just said that they gonna open up for help. They all got Walmart one way in and one way out.
Right, exactly. One face of that
As you
building.
said that.
You know what I'm saying? And they
should
little
win that
to no
boy.
windows. Because they actually flew a drone on top of the one in Bedford that had closed. You know what I'm saying? They were showcasing above it and around it.
They got an officer that sit there and watch the premises
Pretty
all
much,
the,
yeah.
since it closed.
So,
So he shifts.
Exactly. So, man, these about to be used as FEMA camp, holding units, man. What they do, they lock down Canada, so that border's shut. And Mexico is talking about doing the same thing. This is a big open air prison. And then what they sent in France, they sent 100,000 police to mobilize, the streets. Mobilize the streets, man. Get everyone off the streets. And in Italy, they got drones.
And like I said, it's right. Hey, because what they about to have implement here in America, something called the gun line, boss.
The gun line, boss.
That's what they're about to implement, man. Because if you pass an imaginary line that Esau put in place,
Right.
and then, what I'm saying, your sentence could be death, man.
Exactly. So, hey, man, he about to come with these draconian law. I mean, he already got the draconian law. He about to come with the draconian shit.
We ain't got no fences here at Count 8.
Yeah.
In China right now, if they quarantine you to a certain area, if you violate that, they lock you up for 3 years. And in Russia,
That's
they lock you up
Italy.
for 5 years. In Italy and Russia, they do you 5 years.
Yep.
Hey,
Water,
man.
bro.
We ain't got no fences here at Count 8, boss.
That's right.
Hey, what the scripture refers to this place as the land of unwalled villages.
That's right.
Ain't no fences in. You don't need no motherfucking fences, excuse my language,
That's
man.
right.
You know?
I got something about Bashar. Isaiah 52:1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem.
Yeah, which that's this wisdom, understanding, and knowledge.
Right.
That's our beautiful garments.
The whole armor.
We talk about that in Revelations 16, where it says, keep your garments. What we paraphrasing.
I get
I'm
it.
thinking of Joel 2:13. He say, rend your heart and not your garments. That's physical garments. You know what I'm saying? The outward appearance. It says, O Jerusalem.
Right, because the scripture tell you, verse said, awake, awake. The brother quoted it earlier, high time to wake out of sleep. He quoted that earlier, man. So that's why Jake, you know what I'm saying? Cause why? We down to the last millisecond of a marauding band of robbers about to bust down that motherfucking door. You was here, get to take your shit. Yo, if you got drink in your house, they gonna take it. You got
Really spoiled.
Whatever,
Right.
right.
All is spoiled. Yep, they coming to get that.
So that's why it's time to wait, man. Because the enemy is
It's
not.
at hand, bro.
Yeah. Like Scripture saying, as even at the door.
Exactly.
Scripture talk about, right? The enemy is on the other side of the door. And if you ain't woke, you gonna open that door, and then next thing you know, these niggas gonna rush in.
My mother said that. Real fast. The brother holding the pre, and I'm in the middle of one too. My mother sent a text message saying people acting like they taking the census and they robbing folks.
Yeah, Kyle think that.
Yeah, I don't know how true it is, but all I couldn't do nothing but kind of like I kind of had a moment of like laughter.
And they got people dressing up. They got people right now in unmarked vice cars. It's right. They came back where they come into your house as if they the police and they pulling you over because they know you sell drugs, and then they acting they dressed up like the police, and then they robbing you for everything.
And that's how you know Jake ain't woke, because if you that simple to basically it's the coronavirus. They not about to send no motherfucking agents to your house door to door right now. Once they get this shit, to corral it, and you know what I'm saying, the emotions calm down, then they gonna start. But they sent it was this thing to my house where you gotta do a census online. They not doing
Mine too.
They not doing door-to-door census, man.
Exactly.
If they quarantine people, why would they bring people walk around? That's gonna
Exactly.
spread it. Anyway.
That's right. So that's how you know, Jake, whoever is being falling victim to these, different escapades, if you will, they simple, man.
Exactly. Go ahead with your prayer. I got a little bit more here though.
This is Proverbs chapter 27, verse 3. It said, though an host, and when everybody know the host is the army, it said, though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war shall arise against me, and it say, in this will I be confident. Yeah, so like I said, the scripture say, though a host encampeth around about me, I shall not fear, man. Because real soon, man, like we keep saying it, man, and the apostles been saying it for years, man. When they finally enact martial law and like you can't leave the fucking house,
Right.
like you know what I mean, till you go to the store and all right, there's gonna be an officer waiting on the block. All right, so you gotta get back in. It's curfew. Then that's when Jake gonna really understand what time it is. You know what I mean?
Right,
and
right.
that's when it's gonna be Esau gonna show. He gonna take the gloves off.
And it be
Man.
foreign troops too.
Yeah, bro. Them
That
niggas
you can't understand.
Hey, you gonna
They gonna tell you don't move,
Right.
and you gonna be confused.
Bro, he gonna think you said some other shit. He gonna blow your ass away, bro. Real talk, man. And that's what we've been like Elder Markham said. Like this, what I've been waiting on.
This is what I've been waiting
Hey,
on.
real talk, bro.
Real talk.
And we've been speaking about it for years. So right now ain't the time to bitch up and renege on what we've been saying. You know what I mean? But I got one more, bro. Luke 21 verse 28. Man. It say, and when these things begin, really an old damn chapter, but we get to the point. It say, and when these things begin to come to pass, what things? The prophecies, baby. You know what I mean? All the things that we've been speaking about, from the Jacob trouble, from niggas getting they fucking limbs and shit like that, blew off, ate off. You know what I mean? Women getting raped and all that. When these things come to pass, then look up and lift up. Yeah, people getting chipped. It say, when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift your heads up. You know what I mean? For your redemption draweth nigh. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro, because we ain't supposed to be in
That's
that.
what's going on now. They've been talking about chariots coming past in space. And Esau's picking up multiple chariots.
Yeah, bro.
The chariots are starting to show themselves.
Bro.
We getting close,
Yeah,
man.
bro, that's it.
one bigger than Earth.
Yeah, bro. And see, and that's the spirit we're supposed to be in, bro. We ain't supposed to be on no, oh my God, I don't want this to happen. No, man. You supposed to be like, man, bring this shit on, man, so we get the fuck up out of here, bro. Real talk, bro.
Let me
You know what I mean?
real fast.
I'm done with my shit.
I got some I just want to get real quick. We're going to wrap up. This Isaiah 52, I'm going to kind of make it quick. 52:1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. All right, so as we come back to Yahweh Shemel Shai cleansing us up, we no longer going to sin. We never going to have to deal with, unrighteousness ever again. All right, it says, shake thyself from the dust, all that confusion. Arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion.
Yeah.
All right, so the Lord is turning the captivity of Jacob. But this is the point, verse 3. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money. So when the Lord come back, he not coming with a ransom for Esau. Look, I'll give you this much for the Israelites. No, he coming for bloodshed and taking them. You know what I'm saying? These are my servants. These are my servants. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, I gave them to y'all. Hey, that's the spirit, because I had mine. I ain't going to get it, but I had it lined up. Who gave them to the hands of the robbers? Was not the Lord? And it goes to how their rock is not our rock,
Just like it with Pharaoh. The Lord go hard, Esau hard, so he can fuck Esau.
Yeah, real talk, bro. No, you good, bro.
Since you said
You got it right, huh?
Numbers 10 and 9. Numbers 10 and 9, it says, and if you go to war in a land against your enemy that oppress you, then you shall blow an alarm with trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord your God, and ye shall be saved from your enemies.
Right, and what comes to mind, I think that's Baruch the second chapter coming to mind.
I'm in Baruch 4.
The one about in the land you gonna call in
Oh, 2:32.
Yeah, it's 2 towards the end. But yeah, man, you should every Israelite, especially the Israelite man, bro, you should want this shit to go down, man. We ain't been the Israelite man. start with this like, man, we ain't been doing nothing to get our ass kicked.
Curses is heavy on the
Yeah,
on the man.
Sirach 40, verse 1 through 3, bro. This shit is hell, man. You gotta fucking, like, man, I'm waiting on it, man. I just pray the Lord give you the spirit to endure it, bro. But I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking renege on my shit.
It is heavy on the men. That's why the men of our nation act the way they act.
Yeah, bro.
Like drug dealing, killing, shit
Reckless.
like that. All it's just reckless. You know what I'm saying? Unbridled. You know what I'm saying? Unrestrained. You know what I'm saying? Because the curses are heavier on the men, like the brother said, man. That's why men. Israelite men, they always into something.
Yeah.
But women ain't like that. That's why they always doing like BMF, Black Mafia family, them niggas. You know what I'm saying? The Italian mob, all that shit, man. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy that you said that because in the county, right? Like in the county, they got like fucking 30 men units and 2 female units.
Right. That shit crazy, bro. That's crazy, though, bro. Man, we gotta get out of here, bro.
Well, you finish, man?
I got to call it quick.
I got something too, real fast. Baruch 4:25, it says, "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh. For thine enemy hath persecuted thee." All right, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. Shortly, and we're witnessing that now with his infrastructure collapsing. All right, his economy collapsing. All right, they opened up. What was it today? They was down 14. I think it was at 100 points, but ultimately the total like 20,000. You know what I'm saying? This they in the dirt, man. This is real fast. Romans 16:20. God, it says, "And the power of peace shall bruise Satan under your feet shortly." This says, "The grace of your power, the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach be with you." Amen. Or so let it be true. So soon, man, Esau's about to feel the battle, man. Like the scriptures say, hey, man, he gonna make them even lick the dust of our feet, man.
You know, dashing the blood.
Exactly. We done with that.
This Ephesians 5:14.
Beautiful. And that 17 too.
I was gonna add that.
Go ahead. Just start it.
18. It says, "Wherefore he said, Awake, thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Mashiach shall give thee life." She then,
Hey, they got a saying too. They awaken a sleeping giant. If I'm not mistaken, they use that in war. You know what I'm saying?
That's all Rush. That's the spirit. The Cavs was about to play somebody, and one of that team there, he was talking shit, and the coach was like, "Hey, chill out. You gonna wake up a giant? Talking about LeBron. Like, you talking shit about LeBron. You gonna wake up a giant? You trying to get us flash?"
They say that about Russia with the bear. They say gonna wake up this sleeping bear.
it says,
because when you go into the scriptures, we are the giants.
Right.
So right.
And we sleep.
And we woke.
The Most High woke us up.
The Giants, now we standing in great boldness.
That's right, bro.
Damn, calm.
it says, "She then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise."
The wise are they circle means to around, and spec means to see. You know, we aware of our surroundings. You know, we watching for the enemy to come in. You know what I'm saying? Whereas the fools, they not. They prove the scripture say the simple pass on and are punished.
Yeah,
You know?
that 17 verse about to bring it home.
got it.
Redeeming the time, bro.
Redeeming, now it's 16.
Oh,
It says, "Redeeming the time, because the day are evil."
Kind. And that's what we gotta do, man. All right, measure the time diligently, because we see what's time we in, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You about to say something?
No,
Yeah, we redeeming the time because we see it's at hand, man.
Yeah, because he said knowing the will of the Lord.
that's the main thing. Time is of the essence. Time is important. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta redeem time. That's why you gotta pay attention what time we in.
It says,
Now it's salvation.
So time is of the utmost importance.
Exactly. Before Esau come in like a flood, hey, Jake gotta be warned.
Because things happen in a particular time, in a particular season. So that's why time is.
everything is about time.
Yeah.
Everything is time.
Yeah.
Like Scripture said.
Really, yeah.
Like Scripture said. It's Scripture said, so what is for an appointed time. When you read Habakkuk, the second time.
And Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, it's a time and place for everything under the sun.
Right. When you go in the 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter, I believe it talked about the Lord said he not no move nor stir. He said measures. It's 6. Okay, all right, come on. But
No, that's 4.
it's 4, yeah. All right, yeah. The 4th chapter, it say he don't move nor restore the said measures until the appointed time.
Right.
So the Lord, even the Most High Himself, you know what I mean, operate on a calendar or he got an agenda or he got a time schedule.
No earlier, no
Later, bro. It's
For all you Christians, he may not come when you want to, but he'll be there right on time. I tell you, no time.
Hey, no, that's some old stuff right there. Jay, funny, man.
Verse
You got it.
17, it says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understand that what the will of the Lord is.
Right. And that's the important part, man. You want to understand what the will of the Lord is, man. Don't be ignorant, man. You know what I mean?
Everybody say this right. What is the will of the Heavenly Father? The Heavenly Father's will is to what? To establish the nation of Israel. First and foremost, the Apostle has a great millstone, but first and foremost, the men of the nation of Israel. And what? Another thing of the Lord's will is what? To destroy America.
You better say it's
To put Esau in slavery, to put all the heathens under subjection under us, man. To make us kings and priests, man. You know, to make us inherit everlasting life. What else is the Lord's will that we never go off again? We never be in this situation of predicament ever again, man. You know?
I'm going to bring it home with this. It says, and be not drunk with wine wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit.
There you go. There you go, bro.
Hey man, with that we hope this was edifying. Alright, we love to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makapadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who are well, and much love, salutations to the Akim scattered across the four corners of the earth, pushing His word and sincerity and the truth. So you would say Shalom and a Bible boy.
Before you go,